Under this cloche is the world's most versatile ingredient. It's the indispensable cornerstone of literally thousands and thousands of dishes.
What's under the cloche?
It's the humble egg. Australians buy nearly 8 million eggs every day. That's nearly 3 billion eggs a year. Today, we're only going to give you half a dozen. But you can use those 6 eggs to make anything you want, sweet or savoury.
Today, I'm going to combine 2 of my favourite egg dishes, son-in-law egg and Scotch egg. The egg will be coated with some minced meat and crumbled and deep fried. The egg should be oozing in the center when they cut open. I want a bit of heat to go along with the egg, so I'm putting in chili mayo on the side.
How's it taste, Sashi?
Good.
Yeah? Good.
Getting the immunity pin is going to be massive.
All the best.
You too.
Chloe, what are you making?
Soba.
I really want that immunity pin, so I'm really going to stick to my strengths. I have about 7 types of noodles in my repertoire, and I want to showcase one of them.
I'm going to do a soba noodle in a broth, and I'm going to do a 6-minute egg.
The first element I start on is my bacon dashi stock. Given that it's Japanese, you want a really light broth in colour, but you also want a strong note of umami.
Behind.
I really want Shannon Bennett to be my mentor for the next round.
Come on!
He knows so much about food. He's an incredible chef. To have one-on-one time with him would just be absolutely amazing.
Kristen, what are you making?
I'm going to be making a lemon curd, a raspberry mousse, and a tuile that sort of encases it, like tall standing up.
Sounds amazing.
Today I'm using 2 egg yolks and 2 eggs in my lemon curd, as well as using the remaining 2 egg whites in my tuile.
I need to get the main components on, which are the curd and the mousse and the tuile, and then we'll see how we go from there.
I've got quite a bit going on today, all of which take a bit of time.
How was your curd?
Yeah, it's going well. I'm just trying to do the curd and the tuile at the same time.
I think I've probably bitten off a little bit more than I can chew, so I'm going to need to run to get this done.
Come on, guys!
The water is still not boiling.
Sashi, the egg has to go in.
I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to put the eggs in. I'm not going to give up. Nice, Chloe. That looks good.
I've had my egg boiling exactly 6 minutes. Take it out, and then I plunge it straight into icy cold water.
Hey, Chloe.
Hey.
What are we doing?
I've done my soba.
And how was that cooked?
It was cooked in water. It's called boiling, Shannon.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I've heard about that, actually.
I just want to get my noodles, you know, al dente and, you know, really nice mouthfeel when you eat it.
What have you got left to do?
Just working on my broth.
Flavours are great there.
Yeah, I like it.
It just still needs...
Yeah, it needs some.
Matt and Shannon say that there's got to be more flavour. I start adding some soy and some mirin, a little pinch of sugar, and I let it just simmer away.
I'm really happy with the flavours on the plate. The lemon curd and the raspberry work so well together.
Kristen, what have you cooked?
I've cooked a raspberry and mascarpone mousse with a lemon curd, some fresh raspberries, and some tuile.
Nice, nice.
I think the hardest thing to do with this dish is actually balance the flavours. You know, too much fruit, it dominates. Too much mousse, it's too creamy. Too much lemon curd, it's too acidic. The balance and the weight of those three elements has been really, really good.
Your ambitiousness must be commended. I mean, that's a lot of work in 45 minutes. Make chul, make a curd, make a mousse. It's not easy, and in terms of flavour, there's some lovely flavour there.
There's a classic cook's culinary default to berries and cream, which always tastes brilliant. And you've taken it several steps up. It's a sophisticated combination of flavours that absolutely work. Wonderful idea.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I've got a lot of great elements and I know that the flavour is there, so I'm really hoping that I'm in with a chance for round 2.
Next up, Sashi.
I end up doing a sunshine egg with chili mayo.
What happened?
I became a bit clumsy towards the end when it comes to peeling the eggs. Both my eggs broke.
That's a shame. Sounded like a good dish.
You had a disaster. The disaster's not the dish. The disaster is the cooking of the eggs and the peeling of the eggs and not leaving yourself enough time for things going wrong. But I think you've got to be applauded for just wanting to get something on a plate. It's really important.
You never give up in this kitchen, and that's what you showed us, so well done. Thank you, Sashi.
I was very upset to give judges that sunshine egg because that is not me. I've given them some beautiful dishes in the past. Hopefully, I can manage my time well in the future and I can put up a dish that I can be proud of.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Chloe.
I'm happy with the elements, but I'm more nervous than any other time they've tasted my dish, and I think that's because Shannon's standing beside them. I'm hoping that I've managed to get enough flavour in that broth.
Great broth, soft poached egg, and the fact that you made the buckwheat noodles is absolute credit to your cooking. I think it's delicious.
Yeah, I agree.
We're worried about the intensity. There's loads of saltiness there, and this dish needs some saltiness from your broth.
Eggs perfectly cooked, perfectly peeled. In 45 minutes, what you've put up, I think, is commendable. It's a great dish. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well done, Chloe.
Well done,
Great
Chloe.
work.
Thank you.
Lots of industry.
I got some really good feedback from the judges, and I'm really hopeful that I'm in with a chance.
Those little 45-minute cooks are brilliant, aren't they? Because you learn a lot from them. It just shows you what you can do in a short amount of time. There were two dishes that stood out in particular. Kristen, Chloe, both of you nailed the flavours in both the dishes. But there can only be one winner of round 1 and one person that's going to go forward and compete against the professional. So, drum roll.